you'd have to pay a 100 and fucking like 45% tariff on them. So and it's a lot. I would venture that the load of bidets that I have is a lot more expensive than an engine, because it's like 2,000 units or something. So do the math. Do the math. Yeah. Unfortunately. I mean, I have inventory here in the US right now, but like I wanted more. 2K still hurts. No. I have 2,000 units, Tom, that are coming in. They're not $1 each. This is you're talking like a lot of fucking. Oh, your engine. Okay, yeah. Yep. That's like it's like a container full. So that is why I just have them sitting in a warehouse in China for now until this like hopefully blows over. What I might end up doing is I'm going to send 1,000 of them to Europe and 1,000 of them to Canada and open up Throne Bidet Canada, Throne Bidet Europe. And that way I'll have inventory that's more spread out. Because people buy from the US site, from Canada, and from Europe. So then those sales could just go more direct. And I won't have to pay any tariffs on that, obviously, because I'm shipping them to Canada and Europe. And then hopefully by that point, this like trade war like calms down, and then I could just get the next shipment right into the US. If not, I'll just have to pay the tariffs. Really, putting them to another country and then importing them to the US, I don't know how that works exactly. I don't know how that works. The manufacturer that I use, I think they have a production facility in like Vietnam as well, but I don't think it's set up for like. I would have to move my mold there, because I own my mold and stuff like that, and like, there's definitely like, it's not like a cheap and easy process. So we'll see. I would like to not move stuff. I'm also very happy with the quality. Part of the reason that I have the manufacturer that I do is because the facility that they're making my unit out of does an excellent job. Like, literally just great fucking quality out of that. They have really good quality control. There's really good secondary quality control. So, like, if I move production to another country, right, even if it's with, like, kind of the same company or same manufacturer, it might have mixed results, which would not be good. So, I don't know. We'll go from there. I mean, for now, like I said, I have 2,000 units. I'm in the middle of setting up Throne Europe and Throne Canada. So we'll do that, and then at least those units that I already paid for can go tariff-free to Canada and Europe, and we'll see, man. We'll see. Hope the ship blows over. You're finding issue that Louis Vuitton was having issues finding workers for quality in the U.S. I love the U.S., dude. You guys know that. But like, certain like U.S. manufacturers are very difficult to deal with. Like, they are like, dude, I can message like manufacturers in China have people like 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year live, ready to like talk to you if you need stuff. Anonymous, thank you for your assist. Sub to Zahang, very much appreciated. Also, like, the quality for certain products is way. Can you get the jammer off? I don't think there was one actually. Is better. Like,
oh, you just ran across. 40.
Smoked it out. He might be pushing closet. I don't know.
I'm gonna be pit.
Yeah, do we have info?
I think he's close on this wall, honestly.
He most likely is.
Yeah. If you want to hold the door, I'll try to drone it, maybe.
I can be in
never mind.
I'm dead. The 10.
Oh my god.
Okay, I got the smoke.
Jesus.
I
Bolo,
think
Bolo,
getting
Bolo.
Bolo. Yeah, on Bolo still.
Bolo
Right
back
there.
there.
Watch those
That was
kids.
nice. Probably full HP.
He might be
I'm looking.
tagged.
Nice
Let's
job, by the way, George.
go! Holy
These guys are
my
blatantly in
gosh.
your stream, just letting you know.
Oh, that's fun.
As soon as we got in the game, they said big KG and they just started talking about you.
Oh.
So
Well, hopefully they're not sniping.
And one
There
of
was not
them
enough time for
is
them to do
tab
any
banned for
research.
cheating.
It was
that's
like
what I'm saying. There was
it was
no
like
time.
the first 5 seconds of us loading into the lobby.
Sassy
Oh.
Pig is tab banned for rage cheating. Literally spin botting.
Great.
What if they just felt your presence?
The aura.
Maybe they're just like, damn, smells like a fucking nursing home in this lobby. Gotta be KG.
Look, he just said I'm not cheating. What the dude?
Dude.
Dude.
Talk about, dude. That's so bad.
Blatantly. in
No,
the
dude,
I
stream.
hear
China.
your
I hear
ass.
your ass.
I was talking about this before, but China is
What the hell?
they have really good quality manufacturing now. People like think of China. This is the easiest way to think about it, chat. China used to be the place where it was like cheap junk that broke in 3 seconds that you bought at the dollar store,
Like a good
you know?
example.
But nowadays, think about it. I mean, they make Apple products in China. They make iPhones and MacBooks and shit like that, and you know, a bunch of other whether you like Apple or not, the quality of the devices and the fit and finish is excellent. Like, it's fucking really good, right? Like, their manufacturing is like probably the best in the world right now, or like close to it. And the thing is, their supply chain is unbeatable. They're one of the few countries where, like, every step of the way, they have, which is like what we should have this in the US, frankly. But like from A to Z, they can make stuff. They could pull shit out of the ground or raw materials from other countries, maybe even whatever, and then turn it into and ship out finished products. One's in class.
Yeah, yeah.
So, I mean, there are other things where there's like, you know, basically to manufacture in China, you had to have a Chinese partner and stuff like that, which allowed all of these, you know, there is a lot of IP theft
Oh
and
my god, entropy.
manufacturing, you know,
One more guy.
different manufacturing practices that get copied.
get into
I'm not
master,
saying
I
those are
can
not
walk
things,
up.
but right, I mean, they took that stuff and
lost
now
on
surpassed the US, so it is what it is.
Legion is like on the pit door and then like, one on kids rotate, kids door, Mozzie kids door.
Oh, you walked up main.
Oh, really?
Main and kids door then.
He's still top main on 4. Shot cam.
Is he still there? Nice. Good shit.
Nah, he
Shit, just-
just got
Dang. Look at that teamwork.
That's what I'm saying.
Mm-mm-mm.
I think we might have to do.
No, I mean, dude, there's I talked about it before though, but like a lot of the stuff is not coming back to the US. I do think it makes sense to tariff certain things. To make certain things, like in terms of like for national security reasons, for example, right? Like right now, like China is by far the largest shipbuilder, and then it's like I think like South Korea and Japan or something like that. And like for national security reasons, like we don't build shit here anymore in terms of like shipping. For shipping, our supply chain from like A to Z should be within the US. So anything related to that supply chain, like things like that make sense to tariff, right? And then move manufacturing back to the US, even if it's more expensive, right? That's the point of the tariffs, is to like, for, you know, national security reasons and like jobs and stuff like that, to like have that stuff within the US. Okay. I get that. But like just blanket tariffing everything, like I was talking about it before, it doesn't make any fucking sense. China does a very good job with a lot of stuff. They have low-cost manufacturing. A lot of that stuff is like not critical to national security or anything like that. And if we were to lose it for some reason, it's not that big of a deal, you know. And they do a good job. You work in the automotive industry and you agree with KG, every company you deal in the U.S. has manufacturing facilities in China making 150 to 200,000 parts a year. Yep. There's a goo by the door over here, but I don't really see much utility. I don't want to blow up your Twitch drone. It's over there. Come on over real quick.
Asian though.
And he's Z home. I knew that should happen. Vigil Z.
C4,
Yeah.
I mean, even if they automate... Okay, he's peeking blue, peeking
Yeah,
blue.
he just wide swung me. I thought somebody was holding that.
He keeps shooting my drones.
Honestly,
I'm gonna
so
drive
elbow,
this...
Elbow,
mirror.
C4, C4.
Top mirror. Okay.
I'm gonna try
can't get on
one.
the cam.
This guy's
I can't
peeking the
glitch.
open mirror.
He's still on the
Did I
mirror.
miss this guy? The mirror's really low. Nice try.
Wait, what?
Dang.
I didn't see him.
I didn't see him either.
This guy is saying I'm full tracing, but in his kill cam, he
Damn.
can watch me get off my drone
You said that
that
toggle.
he shot at.
I love Sweeney Catley.
Well, I mean, for a long time, U.S. manufacturing was the best because, you know, we made stuff, generally speaking, here from A to Z, right? Like, I think that people don't realize how important it's not just end, you know, point manufacturing. Like, controlling everything from A to Z is very important. Like, in terms of, like, quality control. And just when you control the entire supply chain for something, there's so much more money that you make. It's insane. That's why, like, back in the day, for example, like, Ford made so much money because they controlled every part of the supply chain from, like, A to Z, right? They owned the fucking mines that, you know, took raw fucking materials. They owned the steel plants. They owned everything, right? You always want to own, like, you can, every part of the supply chain, if it's possible, right? Which it might not be in the U.S. right now, but that's, like, a good thing. You know, those are the things you'd want to tear up, you know? Done, Straw. According to TikTok. I don't know about those TikTok videos, dude. I saw those where there's, like, the... Chinese companies keep like claiming that it's like there's like those are just random videos without a lot of proof. I don't know. I literally feel like those are just a scam. Okay, am I going crazy? Did you guys see those? You guys obviously you guys some of you have seen those videos, right? Where it's like there's the guy talking about like the luxury purses and stuff like that. Dude. Am I crazy or does that, like, maybe I'm just fucking, like, completely wrong, but doesn't that guy talk like it seems almost AI generated? I don't know, maybe he is a real fucking person and shit, but, like, it just, the way he talks is just, I don't know. Like, the cadence of the voice just seems like fucking AI. I was, like, looking at it and I was like, maybe he's just like, yeah, I don't know, maybe he's doing it, like, intentionally or something.
Let's go back to site.
Yeah,
No,
just
there's
stop
this
beating
guy
him.
in China, okay, or like
my
allegedly, and he's like, "Oh, Hermes makes
didn't
their
think you
bags
picked
here
it.
at this factory. We will charge you $1,000 for the bag. They charge
Oh, I
38,000
almost hit
for."
him.
But
He's
like,
1 HP.
just a lot of things like
George,
don't
I
really
kinda
make
left and
sense.
Came back and said, "Want to cheat?
No.
Let's do this." So be
Running
aware.
man. Running man.
He's literally 1.
Like 1H.
Maybe
Alright.
like 11H.
Alright.
Do you have bottom white cam?
Might be going tower or something.
Yeah, he's going
Okay.
tower. He's going T1.
It's electrocuted. He can't even get through.
Oh. What the frig is he doing?
He's taking a
Yeah,
trip
what is
around
he
the map.
He's looking at the scenery.
He's sightseeing. That'd be weird.
I feel like those
He's
places are
German,
just
he won.
like I'm not
Yeah,
saying like
freaking
at least from what
down.
I understand, the luxury industry uses India, not China. That's what I was
Oh, we should
always
ask Sassy
like
Pig questions since
told.
he's listening into the stream. Yo, Sassy Pig, what's your favorite color? I'm waiting for the response.
Me dining 0.
Wait, going away, going away.
Okay, okay. Just wire there and we'll play it. Ow, he's just shooting me to the floor?
Oh, that's not good.
I told you this guy was walling. Z-Hawk. Going main. Might come back.
Wait.
Oh, I'm sick of this.
He said to tell you blue.
Sassy Pig, do you like green grapes or purple grapes?
Mm,
I don't think he made. Do you think he heard you?
I hope so.
so this guy's like, we should probably like tubcade the hatch then and just like
Yeah, yeah,
5-man
yeah.
anchor.
Sassy
Did that guy
Pig?
have a cam?
I
Maybe.
think he's a
He was
purple grape
0.
kinda guy.
But
Yeah, Sassy Grape, do you like purple grapes or do you like green grapes?
Cotton candy grapes.
Imagine Hermes
Purple grape
fooling everyone
swag
to buying your product,
reference.
thinking it's made in France, selling for 36
Cotton-
grand, it's made in
cotton
China.
candy
I don't know. Like I said, they might do that. I don't fucking know like what companies do and don't. I mean, it's kind of been known for like, you know, rumored for a while that, you know, I always thought it was Indian from what I understood from a few documentaries that I had read or that I'd watched. But you know, fashion houses like, you know, that make 80% of the whatever goods and they get finished in France or whatever, right? I always heard it was India, but I mean, it could be China too as well, or I don't fucking know. Just those videos just strike me as kind of weird. I don't know, there was something off about them. I feel like those videos were scams, personally. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know. Didn't those videos, like, they felt, something about them felt off. Something about them just felt off to me.
Oh, but Brava is running down 2 on stairs.
What the hell's
Yeah,
going
they
on?
joined me freezer.
Yeah,
I got
they
one
gotta be
Bravo
pushing
down.
freezer, 'cause
I'm top white.
If
white
it's
cam's
true, it'd fuck a
gone,
lot of
main
brands.
cam's
I don't
still
think it
up.
would,
Yeah,
really,
there's
to
no
be
white cam.
honest. I don't think it really would.
Watch
People
the
don't
Bravo
realize
down
that
from the tower.
like when you are like how much like raw materials to buy something and sell something are like nowhere near as expensive as like
One's
the
walking down Main
associated
Ash.
costs that come with,
Sophia's bunker.
you
Why is
know,
this smoking
selling a
freezer?
product, right? One's bottom main.
I got one shot
my
turn.
Okay, it's bunker.
That's glass.
Go bunker.
Oh, that's another person. Walking down freezer.
Oh my god,
close
walk down
to-
T1! All the way down T1! All the way down T1! Silver.
Okay, dude.
I down that guy.
Oh, he.
Okay, they're already through.
So I said somebody watch tower stairs.
Yeah, we gotta just run like a lot of utility. These guys they're not really like I don't know. They're just gonna be running at us basically, and we're gonna have to just slow them down and play off utility.
Yeah.
That's all we're gonna have.
I'll run someone barb this time.
Try to get someone run up and get the hatches and like board like the main laundry doors and stuff like that quick too.
Alright.
Cheap to make, expensive to market and
I'm not
We're not
distribute.
gonna run
Right.
at you, KG.
Oh my god.
At least she's letting you know.
Right.
Sassy Pig, do you freaking like green grapes or purple grapes?
We're cotton candy grapes.
Cotton candy is fire.
Right. There's a lot of associated costs. Like that's what, you know,
Put 2 barb on Baxter.
you're paying for, you know,
And I'll match you. I'll put it.
a bunch of stuff, right? Like let's say there's an item that is $100, right? And it costs a, you know, a manufacturer like, I don't know, 20 bucks to produce, right? Or 20, 30 bucks, something like that, right? Say let's go fucking 20. I don't know. You're gonna end up having things like, you know, there's still shipping on top of that. There's, you know, warehousing in the U.S., right? Because instead of it coming straight from China and taking, you know, 2 months to come in, a month to 2 months to come in, it's right in the U.S., right? It's stored in the U.S. and you're gonna get it in a few days.
It's a germ shower hall.
There's also like the fees that different marketplaces and stuff take. As an example, you know, like whatever, if people are selling it on like Amazon or Walmart or something like that, right? That's, you know, there's associated fees. They charge pretty heavy fees on something that's like $100. I don't know. They probably charge a good $15 to $20 on something like that, right? Like they charge heavy fees. That includes shipping, right? Because you're offering free shipping.
Walking down T1. Could be cool.
Let's go.
Oh my, that guy's pre-fire.
Freezer. Excuse me. Everything. We're walking down freeze.
You have the cam there or no?
Monty and Zoph T1.
I think it's my main
Oh yeah,
now.
I have the cam. I have the cam.
Dude.
Main,
Walking down pillar, they're on pillar.
They're on pillar?
Yeah, pillar 1 HP. Pillar 1 HP.
Nothing freezer.
Main right now. Bottom main.
I got a
Just
fuser.
bomb.
He's opening my mirror.
George, come to me. George, come to me. My bunker.
Okay, okay.
We have it. Barricade us.
On the freezer cam, I can call laundry rotate. It's kind of late. Went long haul. Okay.
Lucky Tuck over there.
Yeah,
Nice, good shit.
Brandon's gonna have to hop on another account. Oh, he said his power went out. He will not be coming back.
Oh.
We can get somebody.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll see. But like I said, like say something's like $100 as an example, right? The product probably costs like 20 if you buy it direct, but if you buy it direct for 20, you have to pay for shipping, right? And when you're paying for everything, you're waiting like 2 months, give or take, like
He said, yeah, temp spot.
1 to 3
He
months,
wants to play
generally
with the power
speaking,
back.
right? If you're gonna get it in 1 month, the
Who wanted to
shipping is
play,
probably
George?
crazy. Zumi?
Yeah, let me
I don't know if he's alive, but right, and then the shipping will cost like money. It's not free. There's no free shipping, generally speaking, when there's
I might get off. I think I am.
there's no free shipping generally.
What?
Playing Zoom?
I don't know, dude. I didn't think I was playing, so I got a little high.
Yeah, it's fine. You'll be good.
All right, I'll try it out.
We'll go over. Oh wait, back up. Yeah.
I did.
Oh, a new item. Okay, I'll tell you guys in 1 sec. I'm fucking trying to get people in the lobby, and I'm like
That was
half
nice.
explaining this.
I'm gonna go to bed. Tired.
Looks like we need one more. Let me see if I can.
Good night, everyone.
Okay.
Who else could play?
Let me know when you're on Zoom. Okay.